Steve.
What the where am I?
Instead, what if I stop being a lazy 600-pound Discord moderator, and I instead try to find servers by myself? So then I went to the worst place on the internet. I even made a whole video talking about this place, Disboard. Now, on Disboard, I have seen servers that do credit card fraud. I've seen servers that are meant to find kids because they're owned by predators. Finding a Discord server on Disboard that sells drugs should be no problem at all. So I typed
Why would he
in
not
drugs,
try this place
and
first?
surprisingly,
He's farming.
the Disboard
Oh shit, it wasn't even good.
credit, I didn't find much. But unfortunately, there's a lot of websites like Disboard. For example, there's discord.me. Their moderation is so garbage where if you do search for drugs, there's a lot. By the way, YouTube employees, for every single one of those servers, I am going into the listing and I am reporting the server for selling drugs. And I'm doing that both on the website so that it gets taken down, but I'm also reporting these on Discord. Again, I'm not trying to teach people how to find drugs. I am trying to take this problem down. Now, when I stumbled across this, again,
the funny
I'm
thing
not
about
trying
this
to
guy is like, he reported him, but like it's clearly fake. I guess is it fake to sell fake drugs? I don't know.
Teach people how to find drugs. I am trying to take this problem down. Now, when I stumbled across this server, it said that it was just a community. If you like to meet new people, hang out with friends, and have a blast. No, the server's just buying drugs. Now, there are some interesting things
What's
about
on the
server,
menu?
though. When I go to the Pics and Videos channel, this dude has a whole bunch of pictures of a whole bunch of illicit substances, but on every single
Tramadol? Tramadol. I don't know what is that?
photo, he spams his name across the whole image. Now, does he do it to make sure people don't steal his images? No, he does it so that when you try searching with Google Lens, it just kind of like doesn't work. Now, the interesting thing is that when I looked at this...
Ooh, smart. This is...
Discord server's announcements. They made an announcement a while ago. Wow, it's actually been like a whole entire year. But they say, unfortunately, the former server has been banned, but will still be there for our loyal custies. The new server is open to old and new custies. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. But Discord has banned the server before, and the server is still up. You gotta love it. But another interesting thing about the server that I saw is that you need to verify. You need to send a video of you saying, "What's up?" I'm not going to say his name because if I say that, he's going to clip this and put it in videos. But what's up, this dude? I'm trying to shop. And then show your proof of funds, aka money. The trap and the grab.
Wait, even if he clips it, him saying his name, is that like what does he do with that?
Master packs, just so we know you ain't the cop.
Just show proof of fun. The trap and weed or pack. Proof of funds. What are you just supposed to send like a picture of your dollar bills? Like,
by the way, if the cops wanted to take you down, they could easily manufacture this and send it to verify. There's also a lot more that's wrong with this, but I want to show you some videos. For example, this dude here.
Yo, Steve.
What the where am I? Where am I? This is a crazy part of YouTube, man. I had no idea this is where I was going.
This dude is barely talking. I don't think the thoughts are forming in his head. That's how far down the rabbit hole he is in terms of addiction. It's just really sad. Now, there's this dude here that verified. Listen to the audio.
Hey, Steve. How's it going? I want to shop.
This is a teenager, bro. This is like, you're 16. You're like, hey, what's up, man? I'm trying to
shop. Like, yeah, that's so cringe. Look at this. He just has these, like, joints rolled up and money laying around, like... That's so cringe. You know he set all that up just for the verification picture. Proof of funds? Like, what does he have here? 100? This is no more than $220. Like, what?
Bro, this is like you're 16. You're like, hey, what's up, man? I'm trying to talk like this is how adults talk. What's up, dude? And don't worry, it gets more ridiculous. This dude is sending screenshots of people getting their packages delivered. They're sending a screenshot of the tracking number, and they're only.
Yo, that's ridiculous. You know, it's so easy. It would be like relatively easy to catch them because if they only blurred out, like let's say 3 or 4 digits, you would try all combinations of those 3 or 4 digits and see if that correlates to any real packages. And it wouldn't even take too long. You could probably even write a Python script and do that. Honestly, you could. Not even like close. Yeah, that's crazy. This is definitely fake.
Hiding a couple of the digits, and they have that for a whole bunch of different shipments. The feds can just track this. What the is going through these people's brains? And by the way,
No,
it
it's
gets
fake,
worse.
though, right?
There's these people that open up 2 kilograms of product, and in their unboxing, they show their shipping label. They don't cover it. If the feds were looking into this and they're trying
You're lying. Yo, I just froze my camera. I don't know if you saw that. They're actually doing this?
to bust you for buying
No
illicit
fucking
material, your plug, your dealer just made
Roger
it easier for
Pocket.
you by basically doxing you to the government. But the reason why I'm talking about this is because it all factors into the third red flag, which is no privacy. This is
Yo, do you hear the air conditioning when I talk, or do I sound good? Like, does the noise cancellation really cancel?
so amateur that I genuinely think that this is either a Fed honeypot, like the feds are behind this, or again, it's someone trying to scam. I'm starting to get pretty frustrated now because here's the thing. I feel like I'm so close to
no real
showing you
drugs,
guys
bro.
that there might actually be a Discord server that sells drugs. I think it'd be crazy. And I feel like I'm almost
Wait,
there.
what's
And
hell
desperate times call for desperate measures.
What is
I
he
went
gonna
on a
do?
Discord server called the Mini Dark Web. Get your guns, ammo, and drugs here, friends. Welcome to
That's
your Mini
fake.
Dark Web.
No
now,
way.
this sounds like complete bullshit. And when I joined the server, there was no one on it, except if I scroll up to the very top, they invite you
Yo. His name's a friendly man with a Jeffrey Epstein picture, and then he even adopted the eagle from his brethren earlier in the video. That's like low-key a goated profile picture.
to the main server, Trap House, with the house emoji. And I wasn't really prepared for what I was
What is
about
this?
to experience because this server has a channel called Server Preview where they show you what's inside the server. This server had a channel
See-
dedicated to
Nah, that's fake. That's fake. That's fake. That's fake. That's fake. That's fake. That is a fire PFP, but like, no, hell no. That's fake, right? There's no way they'd do that on like Discord. 'Cause I'm sure Discord scans all the stuff that's sent and like, I don't know. That's disgusting. I
selling
don't know.
CSAM content.
Even doing it
and
like
what
fake
happens
is weird.
that when a Discord server gets reported for having bad channel names, like this one here, it's called new channel name. All those channel names got reset. So Discord moderated this stuff, but they had a channel for CSAM content. And that didn't get this server fucking deleted. You want to know what's even more disgusting? I got pinged in the server by Max Mega Sales. Bro, it says teen
Is that a goddamn Studio Ghibli profile picture with some black kid drinking beer? That's insane.
talks about this stuff. See, like this shit is disgusting. Anyways, that's a rant
This
for a
says
different
mom
video.
and son.
But let's tie it all
Yeah,
back.
it's
We
wild.
still have one more red flag that I need to tell you about, which is I'm just gonna call it LARPing.
LARPing?
It's basically where people try doing everything and it's physically impossible. They said they have hitman services. Doing a hitman service that already requires so many logistics that you would not have the time or you wouldn't even care about the money you would get from selling hacking services or drugs. And since they're doing hacking, those hacking services are like the biggest scam you'll see on Twitter where people are like, oh, you got locked out of your account? Well, you can hack into it by just adding this random person on Twitter who is totally legit. And if you give them
I
money,
love
they'll
how he docks the number too.
run away. It's an obvious scam. So at this point, is my investigation a failure? Is there no such thing as a real Discord server that would sell you drugs? No. And to make sure this video
Oh,
isn't
shit!
taken down, I won't be showing the server, and I'm only going to be showing you very limited screenshots. But
Oh, I
everything
found a
I've
real
shown you
one.
so far in this video has been a major league sketchy and clearly a scam. I mean, the whole point was to show you all these different red flags to show you how these servers are sketchy. This Discord server had 0 red flags. They were focused on privacy. They had Telegram links, Signal
Ooh.
links, ways to pay them discreetly. They would teach you how to pay them discreetly. There
Ooh.
were no stolen images. I reversed image searched every single photo that they had. There was nothing. In fact,
What is this? Bro Mazalam. Vanilla flavored. MDMA. What the hell is this one?
image search
I don't know what any of this stuff is. I think these are Xanax. Not sure about this stuff. Maybe this is like crystal meth? I don't know.
Every single photo that they had, there was nothing. In fact, there was really no way that it could be on Google because the pictures that they sent were the dealer's name written out with like pills. It would be impossible to Photoshop, and it clearly wasn't AI. The dealer who was talking about drugs had extensive knowledge about everything they were selling. Like the people that I've shown you before were complete idiots. This dude knew everything. This dude also in his own Discord server would list websites that you could buy drugs from. And when researching those websites, it seemed like legitimate websites. Cut it back a little.
Wait, what? You can just buy drugs on the internet? No
Little bit.
way,
I'm talking
what?
to you like a normal person now, okay? No YouTuber voice, no trying to keep things suspenseful.
What?
But like genuinely, I was kind of scared to even just show this in a video because I genuinely think it probably was selling drugs. Now, am I going to test it and show you whether or not I get a package at my doorstep? No, I'm not an idiot. But I will be spending the next 2 hours of my life struggling with Discord support by reporting everyone's messages because again,
Yo, he found a real one. That's crazy. I wonder... He says there's just links on the internet to, like, you can buy real drugs. Like, the thing that's crazy about that is... Like, on the clear web, I thought all this stuff was, like, shrouded in mystery in the dark net or something.